Alright, hey everyone, Wonderbots here, and welcome to Manifold Garden. It's a Escherian puzzle game with some really slick-looking, like, minimalist architecture. Well, minimalist isn't quite the right word, but it's very much like...
Actually quite complex.
Yeah, it's very complex. When I think minimalist, it's more in terms of, like, low texture and...
Very defined lines.
Yeah. It looks like a sketch, almost. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's get going. Empty save. And water. Remember to keep hydrated. Kids, adults, all you. Buh.
Ah, you're walking on the walls. Oh, a cube.
Curious what would happen if I went at that other... Oh, it wasn't a hole. It looked like a hole at first. But it is not. Oh.
So just an endless expanse with...
Oh, I see. It's just telling me I can
these
sprint.
towers up
Wait,
in the sky?
hold up.
Hmm?
Oh.
So you need to find a way out of here by changing your perspective.
Well, yeah. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Antichamber, but less eye-bleedy. I liked Antichamber. Let's see. No.
Does opening one close another? Or no?
Yeah, but it looks like that one's not active yet, so I bet I have to do more. Yeah, so I gotta hook these up.
Oh, yeah, there's yellow.
Need to grab this earlier and go from there. This is neat. Let's see. Setting you may want to change depending on how... Oh, S-curve. Instant. Let's try instant. We'll see how that goes. Toggle run, vibration. Just want to take a look at a couple of these things before we go. Oh, this is probably good. I might actually be more okay with the instant. It's jarring, but I know motion sickness is going to set in otherwise.
I just can't tell what's happening then, but oh well. I suppose you do change a wall.
Yeah.
See?
It's okay. Oh, damn it. But yeah, I get motion sick pretty easily.
Even when you're at the controls?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what's going on. I will absolutely get motion sick if I'm not. Oh. Ah.
There you go, right there.
Not quite. Gravity was not working for me. Because you can't actually interact with the cube unless you're on the exact same plane that it's set on. Eek. Yeah, a little weird.
Yeah, I like it when it's animated, but you do you. Because you're the one at the controls.
Yeah, I apologize. Oh. Oh, I see. So, it's...
But it can't... Yeah, you need to have it go down. Green won't. Ah, I see. You're using one to lift the other.
Let's see. It's a little simplistic. I wouldn't say it's simplistic. I think it's a very even learning curve, and that's a good thing. I don't really like it when a game is just like, hey, by the way, you know how you were doing this thing? Hope you figured it out, because now it gets a lot harder. I think it's still going to be like that, but less so.
I like the music here. Oh.
Good aim. Yeah, I'm absolutely sure it gets much harder. Oh, this is cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
And a little spooky. See, for those of you feeling like you're having motion sickness, would it be better if I turned on the animation? or is it just the fact that it is... This game exists?
I think the animation helps me.
Okay, I'll try and turn it back on. We'll see how it goes.
What's this thing that's trapped?
Spoopy.
Wait, is this thing consuming the other worlds? Do you see that? There's this gloop. It's moving.
It doesn't look great.
And look, it's marking that
A
right
lot
over
of stuff,
there.
yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can do much with it. So I guess I'm just gonna go this way. Let's see. So I should probably mention this game is... So this is Manifold Garden. It's published by Annapurna, who publish films or do
Games.
films, but they've gotten into game publishing recently with games like Ashen and whatnot, which I rather... Oh,
Oops.
it's fine. I rather enjoyed Ashen. I thought Ashen was really cool.
Worlds?
I thought Ashen was a really neat game, and I really enjoyed playing it. And so they published that, and I don't entirely know the reasoning why, but they've been taking a lot of contracts specifically with Epic Games to publish their games exclusively on Epic. Oh, maybe I have to get onto the bottom side. And so currently this is available on the Epic Games Store, and will be available on Steam in about a year. Just because that's how it always has worked. From what I know of this planet, this publisher. Brain. And so yeah, if you're not opposed to the Epic Games Store, you can get it immediately-ish. And if you're not, it'll be out on Steam in, I think, November, either late October or November.
If you take a tree
2020.
block, does the tree die?
No.
Or, oh, I see, they have tree fruit.
Yep,
Well,
and they keep regrowing too.
They have fruit cubes, I should say. Are you gonna pick that up and drop it back?
How far away from me?
Oh, you can't interact with it unless you're on the same level again.
Yeah, on the same general functional plane. We have this.
Mm-hmm.
What is... Oh, duh.
Where you use that to find a way to bring the block where you need it to be.
Yeah. Dang it.
Whoops.
It's just hard to put things down. Oh, that's neat.
The ting 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 ting.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Damn it.
Whoa.
Okay. So if we go over here, we should be... Yep, we should be within range to grab this now.
You can reach it.
So some of you might also recognize this game fairly recently as a game from AGDQ. Apparently somebody did a speedrun of this, which I can imagine was probably wild to watch, but also difficult to comprehend at high speeds. It hasn't hit YouTube yet, but I'm looking forward to watching that one myself when it comes out. I could watch the VODs, but they make money from YouTube, and they don't make money from Twitch at this point.
So we're back at this... Well, this is something different.
It looks...
Oh.
Yes.
Sending a laser. We have to attach all of these?
Yeah, so it looks like there's 3 more that we can do, and by connecting them to that main thing, I assume it'll unlock or free the weird gloopy nonsense.
Actually, all those other floating platforms are just ours. So if you leap off, you end up on the same...
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, the only, I think, unique-ish one is that. Well, no, even then that's expressed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's so if you fall off, it's not the end of the world. Which I think is a neat system.
So this is red.
Yep.
Got yellow, so this is red. Hmm.
Gotta go in this way. I adore this visual style.
Mm-hmm.
It really does remind me of Antichamber, but without the, but it's not quite as eye-blinding, and also it's slightly less claustrophobic, which I think is pretty good.
Well, it's because in these environments you have all of these cool blues and purples and such, and grays, and then the only components that are white are the ones that you interact with, along with the colors associated with them. So wait, if you go on that level, you have to find a way to push the button. While standing on that level. Because it's a stagnant button.
Yeah. So I bet we go back in here. Maybe?
I think you had everything you needed for that room.
Yeah, probably.
You just needed to stand on the block and then push the button.
The problem is it would rotate. So, to get this to trigger, I have to be standing on this plane. The issue is...
Well, the one for the button is different, isn't it?
Because I can put it there.
Because it hasn't turned yellow yet.
But, like, clicking on it just picks it back up again.
Well, no, I think you have to have it turned to that plane. The down plane.
Well, No. It is currently active.
No, I'm talking about the other button.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a button. Do you see what I mean? It's just too tall, and you can only push it down that way.
Oh!
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Yeah, I think part of the problem is both of these are yellow, so that's throwing me off a bit.
Or is that one orange? You can't tell. Oh, look.
Yeah, there we go.
It is yellow.
Sorry. Just immediately looked to be the same color.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I meant. That you just had to stand on the box.
Communication with puzzle games is hard.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, interesting.
Not that complicated. I just have to... It's right here.
Ah, yeah, lift that one over top. A little too far? Maybe that's why you need a second one?
Yeah, looks like it. Do we have another red tree fruit? Actually, chances are we would just need to grab this one first. There we go. Let's move this over, and everything is good. Bango. We're doing well. I always have to kind of validate that. Put up my first and only episode on Antichamber, and people were...
Oh, I think you need a red fruit.
Oh, you're right. But people were mostly positive about the game, but there were a small number of people that were just leaving really just kind of lightly nasty comments about, like, I cringe so hard when you don't immediately figure it out. It's so obvious. And that always, like, gets to me. I wonder if there's... Nope. Alright. Nope. Right, there's no way...
We're going to green now.
Yep. I think that's everything, yeah. So once we're done with green, then we'll move on to whatever the next thing is.
Wouldn't the last one be blue?
Maybe, but that's the gloopy bit, so there might not be a blue here.
We'll have to find another means
Or maybe
to...
blue is the beginning? Wasn't it blue that led us here in the first place, like to this region?
We'll have to see.
Oh, purple. Oh yeah, that might have been it.
Purple. Okay, so we have some blocks. The red block... Oh, I see. So we'll have to use the yellow block to get the red block high enough so that we can drop it off at the right place.
Easy peasy. Except for... Oh no, okay, now it is just locked in position. Shell's backseating. Shell's allowed to backseat. As long as she doesn't get too grumpo if I'm, like, trying to do my own thing. We've gotten better about communicating. I mean, obviously, we're still going to have communication issues, but it's...
If it sounds like I am, it's in part because I have no hands on the controls.
Yeah.
So all I can do is express myself and my thoughts verbally.
Where the heck?
And just try not to sound too pushy while doing so.
Yeah. Because the thing that gets me is usually when it's like, want to do this, and I'm like, let me try something. I think the really only major issues we've had with Backseat Gaming was straight up abduction. Because you were...
I wanted you to just be a little bit more observant and to look at things. And
I was sick of picking up toy trucks because none of them were clues.
But we did miss some things, too. Because we didn't carefully investigate them. And I
think both positions are valid. Though there was also the point where you were just like, hey, Wander, go back and check out this area. And I was like, I did. We've been there.
That was because I went on a little ramble and you were looking at things at light speed.
That didn't work.
So... what color block do you need to get where?
I need to get this red block.
All the way up there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Actually, just on the opposite side of this. So it's not so bad. I just have to...
You need to find a way to maneuver around the staircase. That looks to be... It looks like you're going to have to carefully bring the red block to each flat plane on the staircase. Up and up and up.
Well, except for... we just need to get the red block there.
Oh.
Yeah, from there to there. The problem is getting it up and around... not the easiest. I mean, it probably is, but... oh, wait, hold up.
So in other words, you need to get it down.
Well, down is relative. Oh, I only get one of these. What about blue fruits?
I think there's another blue fruit right there, isn't there? Up high?
Yeah.
Or there's more. Yep.
Yeah, so it looks like I get multiple blue fruits. I figure something like that might work. There's another one even higher, but not betting on it. I'm gonna bet my, like, weird hack job situation here works. Enemy's gate is down. You know, I know that's kind of a meme at this point, but the enemy's gate is down has actually helped me solve a lot of my motion sickness issues when I'm playing, like, 6 Degree of Freedom games.
The enemy's gate is down?
Yeah. Let's see. You've absolutely read Ender's Game.
Oh, Ender's Game.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ender's Game is great, but screw Orson Scott Card. I've heard he's mellowed out since, which doesn't really excuse his attitudes, but still.
I forget what his controversy was, but we don't need to discuss it here necessarily.
He's just gotten quieter. I mean, that's sometimes alright enough. Oh, right.
Yep.
Need another green fruit.
Need the extra fruit.
Like, I know it's kind of bare minimum effort into being a better person, but if you've got a really toxic attitude and you're not willing to change it, at least changing your reaction to others about it and just, like, not being super vocal about it, I'll take it. Not great, but I'll take it. Oh, the spook clouds.
They do recede. Whoa.
I broke it.
We're in a dark, raining universe, and we have to go up there.
We don't have to
Or
go
down.
up there.
Another block.
Actually, it looked like it had been, like, removed improperly.
Everything's being brought together.
Yep.
All the different realities. The fractals of this existence.
Ooh, that is pretty. I went to a math conference in high school on fractals, and it was boring as hell, but every once in a while they'd whip out something like this, and it didn't make it worth it, but it made it better. Oh, I have to keep holding. Oh, that's...
I hear birds. Oh, there's flocks of them.
Oh yeah, there are birds. I also have one of these crazy blocks. I have that thing. I have this thing. Oh, that's...
Still have the lasers.
That's neat. So there's a portal there to go somewhere else. There's these. Doesn't look like that does anything. Let's go to this structure for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming maybe this is kind of like a de facto levels.
Oh. Is that a map?
Of a sort, yeah.
But it looks like we might have to clear everything out. And there's purple too.
Wait, what the? Oh. Oh.
Oh, is that?
It's
go
another
on
one of these
forever?
weird gates. Yeah.
That takes you to other instances.
I'm gonna
of this
sidestep
place?
over to this reality for a second. You know, BioShock Infinite. Remember how that was like one of the core concepts of the game is like sidestepping between parallel realities? I was always kind of disappointed that there wasn't more like free form in that game. You know, like you did it a couple of times, then you're just kind of like, all right, that's it. And it's like, but this feels like there still could have been a better end result.
Look at these windows. Another pedestal?
Yes, so. We made the rainbow tree.
Well, it's manifesting more of the structures into existence. It's pretty though, the columns.
It is
the
absolutely
waterfalls.
gorgeous. Whoever came up with this... Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, the gaps in the tree.
I suppose you could say they're Tesserwhack. Wow. Yeah. Unfortunately, Tesserwhack is making my head hurt. In the not-so-great manner.
Hey, can you go on the side and actually walk down the stairs?
I mean, I could walk down the stairs. Or I could take the express route.
I suppose it would take an eternity to walk down the stairs.
It would take a while, yeah.
Oh, hey!
We have
Did
to
you
go
see
back
that?
up.
There was a button over there.
Yeah, there was something like a layer or two up.
There we go. Another button. An orange one.
A sneaky. Hello, sneak.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Does that take you back to the pavilion or the...
Yeah.
No. Oh,
Looks
well.
like this just that's just a shortcut to get back to here.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
I thought for a second we'd spotted something neat. But no. I mean, shortcuts are nice.
Any loading screens or whatnot, so it's
A
almost
lot
like...
of games have moved away from needing loading screens as like programming and design has gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that you can fall through a world as far as you do. In past games, it wouldn't have been possible.
I mean, at the same time, you barely, if ever, see loading screens in, say, like The Witcher.
Mm-hmm.
Exists in this little sneak hole. Hello, sneak hole. Oh.
Huh. Yellow fruit tree. For what?
Oh, those things. Yeah.
So the first part, it was more obvious what our goal is.
This is a little bit more abstract, yes. My assumption is light up staircase. I'm sure there's probably a faster way to do this, but taking the long way around and not flipping gravity around works actually fairly well. I'm still careening like a madman through everything, but at least gravity has no say in the matter. I could absolutely see this game being speedrunnable. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of?
Mm-hmm. Actually, we're on one of these stairwells ourselves. But you can just see the inference of a door.
Yeah.
Is that the door that we came from? It'd be wild if you could see yourself
Running around out there?
jumping. So now you just need to find the identical door. Or what you could do is you could change what you're standing on and hop down to one of those. You're lining yourself up?
I thought I was. I look fairly lined up with that.
Oh, is that you?
I think so.
See if it jumps. No, it doesn't.
No, that's just the switch.
That's one of the switches. There has to be a way to hop across to the other side. Or to find something on your side, unless there's none on your side.
What I'm trying to determine. Because they're definitely lined up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they seem to be in alleyways between.
Because, yeah, if they were here, I would have gone over one of them at this point.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a pedestal.
Yeah. So whatever it is, I have to get to the other side.
Oh, wait. There. That's the door that you used to get out. But yeah, flip it around. That wall. Now jump out.
There we go.
Yep. Ah, now you've purple.
Yeah, so I just had to run until we found the
entrance that we came through.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
A force field? Yeah.
Sort of force field. Am I supposed to return this to the tree? No.
Maybe you're supposed to put it back.
Triggers the force field. Oh. I'm only allowed to have one fruit. Unless, of course, maybe the...
Oh, you can't cut yourself off. I don't believe. Or you can.
I can. I can lock myself in here. Maybe what I need to do is the murder thing.
Pick another fruit. Yep.
Maybe I need to be...
Ah.
But, okay. Not supposed to do that. I was hoping this would delete me. But no. Looks like that's safe. Huh.
And it doesn't influence anything else about the room?
I don't think so. Unless what I'm supposed to do is
Take
take
it
this
outside.
out? I hope not.
Wait. Is that a...
Yeah.
Oh, it's a door. It was just hiding in the corner.
Yeah, it was just sneaky. It's making me dizzy. It's making me dizzy, too. I'm liking this, but it is definitely the kind of game that if I were to play more of it, I'd have to play it in very short doses. Because more than this is going to make me feel really uncomfortable.
Oh, do you have to drop the force field to get the other one?
Yeah, it's right here. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Put that right there. There we go. Door's open.
Nice.
Classic streamer blindness. Not really. Like, just because I don't immediately notice something doesn't mean it's because I'm streaming. It's kind of rude, honestly. I know everybody likes to say it's like, you streamer blindness, but like, sometimes you just don't notice that fast. And if you're watching, you know, and not playing, I don't know. Okay, it looks like we've got that over there, but that's solidified. I don't know. I've always hated when people say, like, classic streamer blindness, because it's just kind of like, I don't know, it feels like there's a lot of just phrases that people use that are actually just thinly veiled rude statements. And most people don't mean anything by it, but it's still kind of frustrating.
Oh, gears and machinery. Hmm.
Yeah, so we want to open this door up.
Well, there might be some mechanisms on top that'll have to
Well,
be...
see that force field there? There are trees in there.
Ah.
The perceptiveness of a non-player. I can see that being a more valid way of putting it. I guess to go back to the people just being randomly rude, it's very similar language. It's like, how did you not see that? It was sitting in front of your face the whole time, and that's like super close to just being like, stupid streamer blindness. Interesting. So we've got 2 of these tree areas.
Have you... Now, it looks like in order to activate that in the middle, you need to have 2 of the fruits.
Yeah, so we need to get in here somehow. It looks like that door that gets activated. Oh, wait. That one above might actually just open up.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah, that one has a button.
Yeah, there we go. Except for where the heck am I? This is a different...
Do you have any purple fruits from this one?
Well, the interesting thing is this is actually a dual-colored...
Ah! Purple and orange.
Yeah. Which is to say... What?
Ah. Then you need one for the other side. Yeah, maybe it's to say that that has 2 directions of polarity.
Yeah, I just have to figure out how to get an orange one to the top side.
Stand on the side of that staircase.
Not necessarily easy to do. I like how bright that is. I don't like how bright a lot of this stuff is.
Yeah, why don't you try the staircase?
I guess my assumption is... Yeah, because I can't get onto that staircase shell.
Oh, right. You have to change sides.
Yeah, what I actually need are these.
Red fruits?
Yeah. Whoops.
Whoop! Oh.
Habit. Wait, hold up. Might be easier than I think. Nope, never mind. I was really hoping I could stack these and flip, but it doesn't look like you can go full 180. Because I know there's the shadow of the orange. But the problem is, it doesn't fall that direction. Oh, unless...
I think you need to have your feet facing down to the ground where it needs to be, and then it will come down with you.
Maybe. I guess let's see if that turns out to be true.
There
Yep.
it goes.
Okay, it does fall.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't worked. Well, I guess it kind of works like that for a couple other things. I guess they just get locked in place. No, they don't.
Oh, the other one fell.
Yeah.
So they get locked in place if they're on the sides. At least you can pick that one. Oh no, you can't pick it up.
So here's
This
what
is
we
where
do.
the red comes in.
Uh,
Yeah, stack it twice. Can you get the second one?
yeah, sorry. I just
Yeah.
pressed the wrong button.
Mm-hmm. That should keep it in place.
Yeah, I was overthinking things on where to use the red blocks for. I was thinking I'd have to use them the usual way, but here we go. So, I guess the thing that was confusing me is blocks normally do not fall. When you switch the direction of gravity, if you notice those red blocks
but because
will only
it's a
fall
dual
down,
block,
but because it's dual type, it'll fall both ways, which I wasn't used to because this is the first introduction. I was just assuming they would stay static to the purple plane until I attached them to the orange plane, if that makes sense.
yeah, if you look at the little diamonds, though, it definitely points.
Yeah, it's just the question of, like, how do these rules work? And so I had the assumption that, like, it would stay stuck to the purple plane until I stuck it to something on the opposite side. Like, imagine if I could stick my shoe to the ceiling here, and from then on that shoe would think the ceiling is the direction you want to fall. But no, in reality, my shoe will just flip between floor and ceiling alongside me, which is like...
Yep, that's why it suggested put your feet down. And
Yeah.
the block will fall. What is out there? More towers?
Yeah, just more of these, like, weird pseudo-puzzle towers, because we're still kind of in this, like, loop trying to get to those blue fruit trees. Oh, no. Infinite.
Well, now we're going down the tower.
Yeah, but they might be endless.
Unless you go around the corner.
Like this?
No. There was a hallway.
Was there? I mean, there's this.
No, not that hallway. I thought there was another one. Yeah, why don't you change walls?
Not really seeing much here. Is that just a small
some
fleck of light? Yeah. Well, if down doesn't work, how about up?
Yeah, I suppose reaching the top of the tower will allow you an avenue of escape.
I mean, unless, of course, both are infinite.
That's the door we just came through, though, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is the absolute top. Maybe we do just keep going down.
Going down. Oh, there's something outside.
It was just like the rooftop
Halls.
of one of the other things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it was going lower. It just wasn't immediately clear if it was starting to repeat. Because you usually don't just go through a bunch of blank rooms like this. Unless... No? I guess I was overthinking it. Do that, but I'm 90% certain I need a...
Oh, and there's a maze. Wait.
Tally ho!
Wait, but the fruit!
Yeah, we can go get it. I just want to fall through that.
There you go. Go on this. No, you can't go on the side of the staircase, can you?
Oh.
That works.
Sorta.
So now you can't bring it with you. Ah, that works. What's that platform?
I have no idea, actually. But
Ah.
it's what we needed the yellow cube for.
Great.
I figured no matter what, it'd still lead us to where we want to go. I'm curious when we're going to get back out to those blue trees, though.
Well, there's a button.
Press it to button.
Oh. Oh, this is one of those things where you have to pipe the ball through everything.
These are fun. Simple, but fun. I like this.
Using gravity.
This game, still hard on the eyes, but, like, super clever.